Everything's set up. I don't know if anyone will turn up, but hey guys, look at my very messy table. Yeah, this is really tedious, so I thought, alright, we'll go do a live, see if anybody turns up. Keep me company while I'm doing this. Right now I am gluing leaves onto stalks for plants for the veggie garden. They're very similar types of plants, looks wise, so I'm doing the same leaves because remember, it's not about, for me, it's not about accuracy, it's about giving the impression. And my hands are shaky, so I have to use two hands to control my tweezers. So everybody who has shaky hands can understand exactly what I mean. These are so flipping tiny. I don't know whose stupid idea it was. Oh, wait, mine. But yeah, I thought I'd go live while I'm doing this because it's just taking me so long. Ah, I can barely pick these blinking things up. I mean, I'm really pleased with how they're coming out, but holy shimoly. Anyway, if you're new here, I am Nessie. This is my channel, Nessie Monster Crafts. But basically, I dream up random stuff and go crazy making it. I've got a thing about miniatures. And so I've been spending the last few years working on building a doll's house from scratch. But literally the doll's house itself is from cardboard boxes. Come on. My hands, oh, super shaky today. Which is not helpful. Oh, great. Now I'm just glued to the other leaf and taking them both off. Stay. Stay. Oh, okay. Right. Move you out of the way. Actually, I'm going to glue on the tweezers and do the next one. So I'm just like rinse and repeat doing this. And some days they are not. Today seems to be a shaky day. So, garden, tap it, glue. There's no point filming all of this for the tutorial. Film it a couple of times. And then I spend the next these. Oh, come on. Ah. So how is everyone? I can see there's one person here. Warmer today, which I'm very pleased about, not like last time where I was absolutely frozen. Um, I'm still waiting. Particular plants anyway. Are you kidding me? I just have to hold my... I'm always afraid I'm going to blow them away. Sorry if I'm not very chatty. I'm like, it's hard to talk when you're holding your breath and concentrating on shaking hands. But yeah, it's super exciting, I know. So I went for a walk this morning, and as I usually do, and I found a few things in nature that I thought would be cool little craft supplies, like interesting little seed heads, dried out seed heads from left over from autumn, and dried flower heads and things like that. So I was picking a bunch to bring home. Some handy little twigs, which I might use as plant stakes for these plants in the garden. But I use my walks as like planting sessions as well as craft supply pickup, apparently, and planning how I'm going to do this garden that I'm creating at the moment. Oh, come on. It's so tricky. Oh, fortunately for these leaves, they don't all have to be on exactly perfectly because, plants' leaves grow all sorts of ways and shapes within reason. Go. Oh, heck. And also, fortunately, it doesn't matter if they get screwed up by the tweezers a little bit. Come on. Even the glue. You over there. Come on, don't stick to the tweezers. There we go. Wiping excess glue off. Oh, why are these not meeting? I might have to get my tools out and have a play. And that's got the wrong end in the glue, but that'll have to do. That'll have to do. I don't know if you guys can even see this. It's so tiny. Oh, I push it down and it sticks to my finger instead. Okay, come on. Try it with my hand. It's not helping. Come on, Nessie. This is not helping. Oop. Okay. So, have a little closer look to see what I'm doing. I'm putting these tiny pieces of leaves onto the wires. Here's some with tomatoes already. See, some of them are flat and some of them are sort of falling off half. That's very time consuming and fiddly, but I can tell you now it is worth it. 100%. Drive me crazy. But the look when they're all put together, chef's kiss. Oh. So I'm just bending this wire. this paper covered wire, and I've got a pack of it from AliExpress. And you can get different colours, greens and browns and stuff like that. And I found it really super helpful. I mean, it's easy to work with. It's reasonably strong. And easy to paint if you want to paint it. You know, and of course the paper makes it a lot easier to glue things together. You don't have to do super glue like you would with straight wire. Okay. I am totally holding my breath as I work on these bad boys. All right, turn you around, makes it easier to get to the other side. Oh no. So those of you over on my Facebook group will have known about my latest dream project. Does anybody else dream up things? Well, I can dream up fully detailed, start to finish projects in my sleep. It's nuts. I don't end up having a very restful sleep because I've literally been crafting the whole night. But it's like I have the whole details all worked out, ready to go, and then I can make stuff. And some of it's like full on complicated and detailed, and some of it's really simple ideas. One of the latest things was making a tiny puppet theatre. So I've got that video to edit, which I'll be able to post that while I'm waiting for the supplies I need for these guys to hurry up and arrive. So where I live is way out in the country. You know, we have to drive quite far to get to, or a reasonable distance, to get to like the nearest towns where there's any potential craft supplies. The closest towns do not have anything. It's like the third closest town and the nearest city, yeah. We can get some stuff there. But even then, there's some things that it's just easier for me to get it online. And it takes a few extra days of delivery to get out here. Overnight delivery to my location is not a thing. Yeah, it's like you take your normal delivery dates and add a couple of extra days. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Yeah. Heck yeah. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than the last one. Oh, look at all these leaves. At this sort of there's no way I was individually cutting out leaves, tomato leaf shaped, for that size. So what I did was I actually went and brought online, of course, a hole punch with a maple leaf. I mean, it's just a little cheapy Chinese shop stuff. And I coloured in some paper with alcohol inks and stuff like that. And just chopped out a whole bunch of maple leaves. And then what I do with them is I cut them into threes, which you'll probably see shortly when I run out of these leaves. And then they're about the right scale once they're cut into three. And they've got that sort of bumpy edge, which you get on the tomato leaves. And of course, they're multi-pinnate, which means They have several leaves on each stem. Come on, behave yourself. I need to do something about my tweezers. Hang on a second. Where's my pliers? These are just not ripping, so maybe they need to be pushed together. That looks better. Let's see if that works better. I don't know if you even saw what I did there. I'm bending the tips. Oh yeah, it's working much better towards each other. I've had these tweezers for so long, they're probably bent out of shape quite badly by now. Come on. Come on. Fiddly fiddly. Just plain old tacky glue, which I'm running out of, so I'm going to have to get some more next time I'm in the city. There we go. Some more glue on the stem. That gets the first 3 leaves on anyway. Then the last 2 have to have a little extra glue added to them. Just make sure they stick to the top of the others. So exciting, I know. Actually, do I have enough to do this one? Oh, no, I'm like 1 leaf short. How am I 1 leaf short? Okay, pick it up. Right, where's the gripping better now? Thank you, Kiwi ingenuity. Oh, bucks. Desperately trying not to knock all the leaves off these guys. I might actually start using another piece of foam for the making. There's a wee bird outside. Can hear it doing its magic. Flapping around. Just stay. Right, I am now officially out of these leaves, so I have to cut some more up. This is no fun. These things are no fun, but like I said before, it's so worth it. So I can stick some of these tiny little maple leaves together. I can cut them all at once. Or cut a bunch at once. Get rid of the little stalky bit at the bottom. One side. And you all want to move just when I cut, yeah. Let's try that again, guys. Behave. A little bit of fluff. It's not easy with the shaky hands. So I was watching a video by Rachel Maxey. I don't know if anybody else here watches her. I love her decorating style. Yeah, it's full of whimsy. And it's very playful and it's fun. And it got me, she was doing up her laundry. And she got me thinking about my bathroom. It's going to be, my bathroom is in dire need of renovating. We have to like completely gus it and redo it. But in the meantime, it's just depressing. It's boring. It's no personality to it. It's kind of depressing. I think I might have to paint a mural in the meantime. But yeah, it's a big project. I don't really have a lot of spare time to do that sort of thing, especially when I'm spending literally hours making tiny plants. Anybody else have that thing where you get somebody else, so what did you get up to today? And you have no idea, or your mind's gone absolutely blank, you can't remember. My memory loss is shocking. Shocking, I tell you. Oh my goodness. I have to write everything down on my schedule, or so I'm going to forget to do it. Oh, this is not going to be enough leaves, I don't think. Get a feeling I might be able to get away with this whole bunch as well when I make some pumpkins. I know pumpkin leaves are a little bit more rounded, but it's about a reasonable size. Oh, there's only 5 left. Might as well cut them too. I'll cut in now. Of course. Of course. This is not just painstaking, it's a pain in the butt. It wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't making quite so many. You know, but I wanted to make a couple of tomato plants and a couple of aubergine plants. So it feels weird to say eggplant plants. Oh, poop! They fell in and I haven't cut them. Oh, I guess I'll find them later. I can't see them. No, Can't even see them. Well, that might be them there. Oh, they can be just bigger leaves. Got a feeling it might be enough now. Oh, that's right. Still got one of these bad boys to go up. So dip the end in some glue and stick them on. Move them to safety. I'm actually going to start using, get out of the way, this one, because I'm getting paranoid. I'm going to wreck those by accident, and then I will cry. That's so tricky. Oh, okay. Oh, the glue's starting to set. I'm actually going to open these curtains because it's warm outside, but with the curtains closed, I'm freezing in here. I was trying to reduce glare, but if you're not looking at my ugly verse, then don't have to worry about it. Oh. Oh, now I've got a big dog hair there. Great. Thanks. Oh, some more dog hair. Dog loves to share. Who always has pets that love to share? Want to leave their trademarks in your creations. It's a shaky. Shaky, shaky. Right, that's that side. Add a little bit of blue. It's so much easier with tweezers that actually hold things. Look after your tools, kids. Maintain them if you have to. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm getting positive. A little bit happier now. I was going to need a bit of sunshine and for things to go well. Right. Keep gluing, keep gluing. Copyright me, I don't know the truth. Make sure I don't hide these because I kind of need. Oh, yeah. So, anybody got any good gossip? Come on. Any funny stories? I mean, I have plenty of crazy stuff that I've had to do during my life, so come on, surely everybody else has too. Like little known fact, one time we owned a property that was next door to Queen Elizabeth's cows. What the heck does that mean, I hear you say? We had a neighbouring farm on one of our past properties, and he raised and bred purebred Jersey cows. That's those beautiful goldy brownie cows. Their milk is extra creamy, really gorgeous, a little bit smaller than normal dairy cows. Anyway, a particular farmer who lived next to, he had champion cows, right? They breed some very, oh, there's two in that pile, very high quality animals. Oh, heck, get off there. Anyway, he was at a show or something one day. This is many, many years ago. And showing off some of his cows. And Queen Elizabeth was happening to show off some of her Jersey cows at the same show. And she said to him, he's a typical Kiwi farmer, she said to him, "What do you think of mine?" And he said, "Well, with all due respect, ma'am, I actually think they're kind of rubbish." Queen Elizabeth, who valued honesty and straightforwardness and lack of pretension, thought that was quite funny and went and had a look at his and realised that, yes, he in fact had better ones. So they ended up doing a deal that he would breed and show the Jersey cattle, and they would go in a partnership, and won many, many prizes together. So our old neighbour, whose name escapes me right this second, of course it does, because I want it, and I've just bumped those leaves out of place, which is what I feared. He was actually had a friendship with Queen Elizabeth II. He's a very straightforward, salt of the earth kind of character, and I think she'll like that. So not many people can have that sort of 2 degrees of separation from royalty, but there we go. While we were living on that property, that particular property, at one point I had pet geese, and the type of geese that we had, they can fly. And the fancy cow farmers. And of course, he didn't want them coming onto his property because there's a particular illness that could have caused issues with his cows that they can get from birds, which is absolutely 100% fair enough, because cows are special. Anyway, so whenever a geese decided to go for a holiday, I would have to go and catch them and bring them home again. And of course, the ditch is about it's about waist deep, and it has eels in it, and it's very muddy, and it had sharply sloping sides on both sides. So I had to climb down, and I had to move quickly every time I saw the geese there, climb down fully clothed into this ditch, catch the geese, which are a big armful. They're very big birds and a little bit scary, to be honest. And I'd have to take them home, quickly clip the flight feathers on their wings so they'd stay home again. And Bruce Goose, Lucy Goosey, and they were the two culprits usually for taking off. With their babies, Ozzy, Gozzy, and Susie would stay home. We found sort of new homes for them before before we got any running away episodes with all of them. Thank goodness. But yeah, I was the only person that Bruce ever attacked. Everybody else was afraid of him. I was the only person he actually attacked. And he was like, how far away? Quite a distance away. Quite a distance away, and yeah, I thought I was safe, and I walked through the paddock and went to the other side, and before I even got through the gate, he was literally attached to the back of my leg and with his bill, and he was beating me with his wings. I was absolutely black and blue for a good couple of weeks after that. Black and blue. Yeah, a goose can, or a swan can break a child's arm with their wings. They hit so hard. So, yeah, I'm spending a bit of time here talking to myself. So that's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. I do that a lot anyway. Just thought I'd run my chance to see if anybody else wanted to rock up and have a chat too. But you all must be busy. But that's okay. I don't mind. This is probably quite boring for you. It's a little... just get on the stem, will you? Here's somebody laughing maniacally in the distance. So there's someone over at the coal mine or at the park. Oh, come on, get off my tweezers. Don't make me touch you. Now I've moved you slightly better. Not great. 2 more to go. I don't even know if I've got enough for all the plants. So, yeah, like I was saying before, I've got a video to edit to put up on the channel for the puppet theatre I made. It actually works too. You know, I can move the puppets around inside it. So I looked up miniature puppet theatres and stuff, and they all had like paper puppets and marionette style puppets, and there's nothing quite like what I did, so I'm quite proud of it. Also the fact that it actually worked too. Considering I literally dreamt it up. Oh, yeah, baby. On there. Sometimes these go on really well, sometimes they're a bit... Oh, don't do that to me. Come on. One more left on that one. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. Put you in the safety zone. and some from Australia, the odd kiwis. Oh, lovely and warm. Swipe it in the glue. Tiny fiddly jobs. Hey. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Finally. But before I go, I'll show you, I've also made, so I've made some tomatoes. And I've also made some aubergines or eggplant. Leaves on branches. Get you down there, over there, you in there. Leave these to dry and get nice and secure. I mean, as you can see, they're not perfect and they're not all completely aligned or anything like that. But once you bunch them together, they give the impression. And that's to watch. But that's okay. I don't mind. We'll catch up with you another time. Have a great day, evening, or what have you. And I'll see you again sometime. Bye.